Omega 1 JD Byrider, and Boxers Ben Biscuits, because, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is time for your Remix Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the Pound main event of the evening. It is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, Mr. Brandon Toll.
Lower than what I can go right now. Perhaps the most unique triple threat matchup in Remix Pro history is imminent. You're going to see a little bit of everything. Styles clash galore. International flair.
Introducing us, being coming into ringside by Danny. He weighs in at 187 pounds, and he's roaming the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping. The Neon Ninja, the Aerosol Assassin, Facade.
Facade's had an eventful week. Hey, he's just a week removed from his Ring of Honor debut. But here in Remix Pro Wrestling, Facade has been a stalwart. He is the man who helped build this brand, the Neon Ninja, Aerosol Assassin, leaving his Facadeograph to all the fans here at ringside requesting it. Facade has had so many memorable opponents, from AJ Styles to Matt Sydal to Chance Prophet. Every type of style you can think of, every type of scenario you can think of. Ladders, cages, on down the line. But he's never had opposition quite like this. Facade may be the underdog. The opponents know each other well as rivals, as partners, as family members. Facade's the X factor, the odd man out. Will he catch them off guard, or will he be overwhelmed?
Yeah, that's not normal for Facade. Usually here in Remix, his home turf, his home territory, he is usually the favorite. It's gonna be interesting to see how he reacts.
Introducing combatant number 2. Weighing in at 215 pounds, wrestling out of Mexico City, Mexico, Penta El Cerro Mero.
The man who brings the 5 sides of fear. Lucha Underground champion on his resume. Penta El Cerro Miedo literally translates to zero fear. He brings that mentality all of his battles. He does not fear Facade. Does Facade fear the legend of Pentagon?
Pentagon changes the dynamic of any ring he walks into, changes the dynamic of any building he walks into. This man has changed the dynamic of professional wrestling right now.
Not afraid to hurt you, not afraid to break your arm.
I don't like how he's looking at me, Joe. I don't like how he's looking at me. I don't like this.
And introducing our final combatant.
Make him stop, Joe. Make him stop. Make him stop.
I mean.
Stop.
Weighing in at 192 pounds and wrestling out of Mexico City, Mexico, Rey Fenix!
Phoenix, the bird of war, started wrestling at the age of 14. And not only has he had such a rich history in this business with his older brother, yeah, that's Penta, in the ring as somebody to look up to, but their father was a wrestler as well, named Fuego. South of the border, both of these men are second generation. When they're getting along, they're known as the Lucha Brothers. When they're not getting along, there may be no better rivalry anywhere in Lucha Libre culture today.
Yeah, Rey Fenix, compared to all of the Lucha greats, if you know of a Lucha great, Rey Fenix has been compared to them, but he has started to make the name for himself. He is no longer the next, he is now the first Rey Fenix.
Won titles in AAA as well as Lucha Underground. Trios champion, Lucha Underground title, the gift of the gods. Very decorated competitor everywhere he's gone. And interesting to note, Marcus, that less than 24 hours from now, Penta, Fenix will both be on worldwide pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling. Another triple threat matchup against Austin Aries for the Impact World Championship. Is that renting space in their head, or is this their way of preparing, of strategizing? Keep in mind, it was a triple threat matchup with Penta, Fenix, and Aries in New Orleans at WrestleCon, part of the Impact Lucha Underground joint event. Penta won that triple threat, pinning Fenix. Could that be an omen of what's to come tonight?
Yeah, it's uncertain if Penta and Fenix are viewing Facade as, say, I don't want to say practice for an event, but is this them just warming up? And if so, does that make Facade, give Facade the ability to be the underdog here? Well, it looks like Penta and Ray are not getting along tonight.
As you might expect, with the competitive juices flowing. Glove comes off. Oh! Facade defiantly stopping Penta, and an explosion of offense from all sides. Facade the Matrix, the heel kick. And the franchise of Remix got caught. Oh, I caught him flush. And Penta and Phoenix catch each other.
Joe, if this is how this match is going to be, there is not going to be much commentary. There's not going to be much talking. It is going to be all action.
We are less than a minute into the match and all three men are down.
Unbelievable start. The athleticism is going to be off the charts here. This is what everyone came here for. This excitement. Remix Pro Wrestling. You know, they named this show Elevation, and they're going to take it to a new height in this matchup.
It is high octane. It is adrenaline fueled. It is Remix Pro Wrestling at its best. Phoenix and Facade center ring, exchanging strikes.
You know, Joe, normally I talk strategy, but I don't know what kind of strategy you have here. With three men of this type of quality and this type of caliber and this type of movement, how do you strategize?
The strategy is survive, outwit, outlast, look out! Arm drag by Facade takes Phoenix clear out of the ring. Practically. Pace quick gets Pat on counter roll. Facade traps him, only for a moment. Springboard now, cut Phoenix on the side of the temple.
Yeah, Facade feeling it here. Confidence level is huge.
And Penta back in.
That stare will knock your confidence down a peg, Joe.
I don't know if there's a way to get inside the head of Penta. Not many men have stared into the face of Facade at Remix Pro Wrestling and smiled about it and laughed about it. Penta dares to do that and dares Facade to stop him. Crowd dynamic is split. Does Facade have the home team advantage? Shots at a sling blade by Penta.
When you see Penta gone live, when you see the size of this man and the speed he has, there is nothing like it. Nobody in the world like him.
He's about 215 pounds, but he moves like someone 40 or 50 pounds lighter. I caught Facade hit her with a drop kick. Pinpoint precision.
When you talk about the eyes, when you talk about the no fear, but he sees 3-4 moves ahead.
Penta trying to mount the thigh muscle. A big look out, Facade sent to the floor.
Yeah, a little symbolic there, almost Pentagon saying, this is our ring, this is my ring, not yours.
It's almost like kicking Facade out of his own house at this point. Penta and Phoenix taking over, Penta especially as Phoenix puts the brakes on. Oh! responds in kind. Kick to the back of the head. Fenix goes springboard. Lands on his feet. Out. Oh, amazing springboard action to the arm drag. And Facade looks like he's got a busted tooth. Thanks to one of these strikes, a pentagon. Saw some blood forming in the mouth of Facade as Fenix explodes on the Penta. My God. Facade the worse for wear, but still gonna take a chance. Springboard somersault plancha.
Facade has brought his A game, Joe. He knows who he's in there with. He knows this is a huge opportunity to prove that Remix Pro Wrestling is still Facade's house. He has brought the A game. We haven't seen Facade like this maybe since AJ, maybe against Matt Sydal. This man has brought all of his faculties. He brought the A game here tonight.
Facade knows it will take the highest of risks, the most daring of chances to stop arguably his toughest test in Remix Pro history. 2 world caliber opponents, look out.
5 minutes on in this contest, 5 minutes.
Penta sent back into the ring as Facade feels the momentum. Oh, Penta the thrust kick.
Like I said, he sees 3-4 moves ahead. Pentagon is just a different animal.
God.
And again, that basement drop kick, kicking him right out of the ring.
And Fenix catches Penta. Shawbreaker. Got him, no. Can you imagine what it would feel like to be Facade and lose this matchup on your home turf without being involved in the fall?
It would be very hard for him, but I gotta say, there's no shame in that. There's no shame. These are 2 world-class athletes. And again, triple threat matches sometimes, yeah, they're about endurance, as we talked about earlier. But sometimes they're just about positioning. There's a little bit of luck sometimes.
Yeah, but think about the pride of Facade. Think about what he's fought through. Blood, sweat, tears, invaders, factions, stipulations, cages, ladders. Facade has never quit. Facade would not let himself live down this loss. Whether it's justified or not, there's so much pressure he's putting on himself.
Beautiful.
And Fenix got caught and planted. Fenix can hit you from all directions. Can switch directions at a moment's notice, but look at Facade. Burning hammer. My God, cover. 2-0. Facade was not a part of the last Throwdown event. He spent 6 months in India training students at the wrestling school of the great Kali. How do you think that has helped or hurt Facade coming into this matchup?
Well, one, training gets you back to the basics. It gets you down to the very, very core of who you are. When you're training other people, you get down to finding out something about yourself. And I think Facade has found something out about himself. We'll find out more tonight.
Oh, God! The pump handle spiked him. Near fall.
Fenix just there to break up that pin. Joe, there's so many little things, so many little transitions that you want to talk about and say. The action is so intense. You just see the quality of these competitors.
Facade kicking out of the Pentagon driver. That's very impressive in its own right. To follow up your point on the 6 months in India, there's an old adage, Marcus, to teach is to learn twice. Facade has to be better than we've ever seen him before to survive. Spinning back kick by Fenix. And now Facade charges and gets caught in crotch.
Forearm right to the back of the head there.
And Penta. Oh, Fenix hard. And Facade with a moonsault. And the momentum takes Fenix down into a makeshift DDT. Facade on top has Penta no. Great wherewithal by Facade now rolling on top of Fenix. Can he trap him no?
Good strategy there, trying to get a pinfall, just trying to get something. He's thrown everything, thrown his entire body.
And Facade favoring the back of his head. It appears there may be some cobwebs there. Slow to get to his feet.
Yeah, maybe that forearm right to the base of that skull can shake you a little bit.
Penta elevates Facade.
Big open hand shot there.
Fenix got caught, he is rocked. Oh my! The foot pile driver!
Did you see the momentum and torque of that
They say, Marcus, that no one fights like family. Penta and Fenix prove it. But Facade comes back with one of his own. And Fenix catches Facade. Facade, the man that started it all with Remix Pro Championship. Who helped build this from the ground up. Oh, the jump driver.
Fenix not able to make that cover. So much taken out of him. So much taken out of all three of these men. They're giving everything. As we talked about earlier, Fenix and Penta, they know each other so well. As you can see it. Facade, this odd man out. The one they don't know. He's found his openings. He's found ways to break their chain. And Facade has certainly impressed both of these competitors, but he's got to find a way to get back in this.
All three are struggling to get to the vertical base. Penta and Fenix know each other very well. We talked about Facade being the X factor. You said it, he's picked his spots and his opportunities. But Penta and Fenix, this rivalry may never be settled. Penta the advantage for the moment. Oh God, what a kick. Hard shot, and now Penta out on his feet, taken down. Fenix the cover. Watch Facade. Facade with a rolling senton to break up the fall.
Barely there, Joe.
10 minutes gone by in this contest, 10 minutes.
Barely was all he needed.
Facade had a lot taken out of him. Usually see the quickness out of Facade. He's there, and that early 2 to break up the count. We got all the way down to 2 3/4. Facade, a lot has been taken out of him. As we said, this is one of the greatest tests we've ever seen for Facade.
Who can dig down, find something that they didn't know they had, push their body beyond its normal limits. What's Facade going for?
I've never seen anything like this out of Facade before. Maybe going for something new.
Some kind of elevated slam. Fenix not going to wait to find out.
Those are hard shots to the chest cavity, Joe. Now,
Danny.
Now, see, managers don't belong up there, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, but I think Danny's looking out for Facade's well-being here. Oh, Facade able to trip up Fenix. Shocking on my end. I didn't expect to see that out of Facade or Danny. Wait a minute. Penta, package pile driver, no. Oh, no.
He's gonna break his arm. He
calls it the sacrifice. Facade's done for, and Danny again having to plead for the well-being of her man. Facade's arm is broken if Penta cinches back.
For some reason, Pentagon listening to Danny here.
No! I think Penta found a victim he'd rather have.
There's an evilness deep inside Pentagon.
And that's willed Facade to his feet. The most important person in his life got drilled. Look out. Springs into the pile driver. And Fenix trapped.
So I'll go back up. What's he going for here?
Facade. Oh, Facade! Moonsault, follow-away slam! Facade survives!
Here is your winner, Facade!
We saw a little bit of everything. We saw strikes. We saw aerial attacks. We saw these men give everything they possibly could. There was not a winner, there was a survivor. Tonight it was Facade. Penta and Fenix move on to Orlando. Facade reclaims his house in Marietta.
Absolutely, Joe. As we said, this was Facade's biggest test. His biggest test today. And he survived and finds a way to win. And I got to look at your Facade. Back from India. Back in your home court. And with a huge win. What's next for Facade?
Facade and Danny are both the worse for wear, but that's a great question as far as what the future holds for the the man that built the brand, the Neon Ninja. You gotta believe he wants to get back on top in Remix Pro Wrestling for championship glory. But my God, what a war he has survived tonight. What a night we have had here in Elevation. Phoenix is hurt badly. Penta certainly bruises on his body and maybe a bruised ego.
And both these men with bruised egos, and like I said, we talked about earlier, this is family. And they just lost the Facade.
Penta not the most apologetic.
No, but some respect here is shown.
Penta and Fenix show why they are respected and beloved the world over. But Remix Pro Wrestling, Remix City, belongs to Facade.
Play it again. Play it again. Play it again. Sorry for backing into you. That's all right. I have no idea. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know what they were going. It's good to be home, baby.